Dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are listening to me this moment, this is Biafra Universal TV. I welcome you for this important message. I want you to carefully listen and listen good. The news we are gathering at this moment is that the chief terrorists of Enugu State, in the name of Mbah, his petroleum station was burnt to ashes. So, and a lot of cars were burnt up. And as it stands now, Mbah is in coma because he collapsed as the message got to him. So what I'm telling you this moment is that it shall not be well with the wicked. Before I wrap up my message this moment, I want to whosoever that is listening to me to use his or her tongue and count his teeth. You should know fundamentally the problem that Biafrans are having is the Igbo politicians. You may not understand that there was a recent meeting, very recent, not up to 72 hours, that Mbah, the governor of Enugu State, and Dave Umahi, former Ebonyi State governor, and Hope Uzodinma, the chief terrorist of Imo State, the Imo State court administrator, and the former governors in Igbo land and the incumbent governors, they had a meeting recently in Enugu. That meeting is being headed by the chief terrorist of Imo State, Hope Uzodinma, chaired by Mbah. And what was the topic of the meeting? What did they discuss? They said Mazen Nnamdi Kanu must not be released. They have told Tinubu and the judges and whosoever that is responsible for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's case that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu should not be released until in March 2025. Are you hearing this? Mazen Nnamdi Kanu should not be released till in March 2025. So now, if I may ask a question, there are people who left what they are supposed to do and are doing a different thing. Ndị a m na-ekwusi ike, ndị gọvanọ ala Igbo kwesịrị ilebara ha anya. Ha kwesịrị ilebara ha anya, ile ha anya ọjọọ. But when I finish talking, many people will be against me. I receive your comments. I hear you from the comment sections. But you are here saying we, the fighters, the soldiers, should go and bring out Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And you have never one day come to the air, make a broadcast of what you know concerning your governors, that the Igbo governors are the one responsible for holding Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's hostage. Igbo governors, Igbo politicians are responsible for holding Mazen Nnamdi Kanu hostage in the DSS custody. Since we have been talking about it, expatiating on it, none of you seem to be hearing it. Because this is the nature of Nigerians. They don't get up when something is about to spoil. They only get up when it is too late. The head is not on the head, on the neck again. That's when you see them, they get up. All of them feel relaxed now peace have returned to Igbo land. Remember that without Biafra Liberation Forces, you will not be sitting down in your room today, because Fulanis mean you, and they mean to make sure that every corner of Biafra land, especially Igbo land, is ravaged and pervaded and invaded without looking back. If not that, we persist and resist them. We have resisted them, because oppression makes a wise man mad. So we cannot join those who said that they are not Biafrans. The whole Igbo politicians are not Biafrans. Igbo Haneze, they are not Biafrans. The local chiefs and the rest of them, they are not Biafrans. And therefore, I am telling you that the burning of Peter Mbah's filling station is just the beginning of his sorrow, of what he's going to see in 2 weeks' time. This is just making him to understand that the weather is changing. Peter Mbah spearheaded that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not be released. But they will go around and tell you they went and meet Tinubu and beg Tinubu and talk with Tinubu to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If you say I'm lying, it's this month, not September. Though you will tell me that September have not ended. What is the verisimilitude that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be released this month, as you people concluded and believed that federal government of Nigeria and Igbo politicians have reached a consensus that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be released in September? This is September. September has already ended. Who is talking about his release? Is it Tinubu that is talking about his release? Or Igbo politicians are talking about his release? Or Aneze so-called are talking about his release? If not only Mazi Simon Ekpa and Biafran freedom fighters, they are the people now fighting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release, if you don't know. And the Mazi Simon Ekpa and Biafra Liberation Forces are today the leaders and the elders of Biafra land. For your information, Biafra people doesn't have Ohaneze and Igbo, and they don't have politicians. You will shortly see what I'm saying, because none of them you are seeing around today you will set your eyes on in Nigeria when the matter set, because nobody is coming from anywhere to fight for them, because they set the fight. And I'm telling you that their challenge is welcomed. We shall do it, and we shall end bandits in Biafra land. All the governors from Biafra land, all the governors from Igbo land, all the politicians from Biafra land are bandits, because they agreed, connived, colluded with Nigeria federal government and DSS to keep Mazi Nnamdi Kanu incommunicado for 4 years, wearing one cloth for no reason in the DSS custody. and masterminded that nothing will make him to be released. For you people's information who are listening to me, if he is not released today, he will be released tomorrow. Modalities are in place. Nigeria is dead. There's nothing like Nigeria. Go to any country on earth. Find out what I'm saying. Whether if they are, how do they call the place? How do they view? How do they look at that contraction called Nigeria? A legal entity called Nigeria. How do they look at it? And listen to wise men, listen to wise people, educated people, intellectual people. Nigeria is where an illiterate will claim to have attended school in Georgia, United States of America. He attended school in Georgia. And some of them will tell you they studied in India. Some they will tell that they studied in Canada. All these things are fabrications. Fabrications. Falsification of age. 150 years old man like Tinubu, he will tell you that he is 14 years. And Nigerians are busy clapping for him. Evil is swelling up the heads of Nigerian politicians, Nigerians elite. That even a governor of Zamfara State came out and make it publicly that he knows the terrorists and he knows where they are living and he knows the people sponsoring them, and they are using the money they are making from illegal mining in the north. Because if you don't know, let me tell you today, in the north they mine gold in Zamfara State. The gold was discovered in Zamfara State. Oil as well discovered in the north. But they are selling it illegally. Go to Dubai, ask of Nigeria market in Dubai. They will take you to Nigeria gold selling market in Dubai, where Nigerians are selling gold, and those goods are being brought from Zamfara State, is from the north. But what the whole Nigeria faced was the oil that is coming from Biafra land. Anybody who is coming is running after oil. They make a political seat so conspicuous that if you are not a criminal, you will not go to contest for political position in Nigeria, unless if you are a criminal. And if you are not ready to steal as a Nigerian politicians, then the rest of the politicians will plan for you to be assassinated. And what do you call it? Moral decadiness, impunity, injustice, wardom, animosity, and atrocities. The whole world knows that I'm saying the truth, and that's what is going on. And this is why you see international community remain silent over Nigerian problems, because Nigerians use their hands to construct their problems. They use their hands to import terrorists. Now they're using gold mining money to sponsor terrorism in Nigeria, in Zamfara State, precisely. If the governor of Zamfara State will come and tell you this, so what did you say? That they politicians, they governors, he himself, but because he is not a police, he is not a soldier, so he cannot go and fight them.